gets berated on the podcast we've created to commemorate action flicks, big horror, no tricks. John Travolta, Chuck Norris, insane clown posse, no fuss, no mercy, we discuss. Everything gets berated, no one is underrated. From the screen to the stage, except a new cage. No mercy, we engage.
Welcome to Berated, B-rated. Or sorry, wrong one.
Keep it going. Don't just keep going, bro.
Welcome to Everything Gets Berated.
There he is.
Where we talk about everything other than indie horror. And sometimes the movie that I made to show why I'm not racist for the joke that I told that was not funny, that was racist.
I feel the fact that if anybody, and this doesn't, include you, if anybody has to start out a sentence with like, well, let me explain this fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think if anybody has to start out their sentence with, let me explain why I'm not racist. you know?
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in this episode.
Oh yeah, let me pull up all the stuff on this one. I haven't done that.
Oh yeah, yet. We got to get our notes on this.
But
the funny thing is
you're gonna have to guide me. It's been a minute since I watched this, and I refuse to do a second watch.
Dude, this is gonna be all right. To be 100% transparent, I'm cross-faded, and I'm just going off of notes. I'm gonna try to eat some bugles while we record this episode.
Okay, so the movie we're talking about is the 2024 comedy movie.
Is it comedy?
In the lightest sense possible. I Want to Be Neenja, the movie. Directed by Jenifer Murphy and Sunny Zhao. Jenifer, Go Girl, or Jenifer Murphy, Go Girl. She is Go Girl. And it stars Jenifer Murphy, Traci Lynn Cowan, Lokmane Dz, Preston Galli, and Vito Glazers. Some of these people appear as themselves. They don't actually have a real, like, an acting name.
You know what's funny is I was thinking about that. When I was driving, actually came to school this morning, I was like, dude, so many people fucking think my name is a different name, but they all think it's the same name, which is super weird, So I was like, I should probably put that as my acting name.
I mean, it might work, yeah.
But then my initials would be a famous person's initials, and I'd be like, oh, that would even be funnier, because then my hair is also fucking white and blonde, which would even be even more funny. With them, people would be like, hey, Brian, why don't you quit being a fucking nerd and be your own person? And then I'd cry. So, but
how would you describe this movie?
You really want me to go first?
I can go first.
Oh, I'm fucking all for it.
I mean,
basically, there's this woman who made this fucked up music video, and then decided that she could go even harder and more racist, if that's a word. So she decided to make a movie. I think it's kind of, I don't know if it was trying to prove that she's more racist than anybody.
No, it's trying to prove that she is not racist, and that she actually is a good person, and there are good social causes that she covers.
Yeah, like me. I'm pretty sure that I can say the hard R word because I had a black president, right?
Yeah, that's how that works. That's the same line of reasoning.
So that's the exact same fucking logic that was used in this movie.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if it was a documentary or like an infomercial, but she for sure made it more racister, if that's a word, than you could almost imagine.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, though, that Clint Eastwood got the movie for Gran Torino from watching this movie.
He went forward in time and then went back, and he was like, "Got it."
I'm pretty sure. No. Yes, actually, yes. I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
he's like, you know what? I don't want there to ever be a movie that's more racist than me, Django, Inglorious, American History, any of those. He's like,
Yeah.
just to top this off. But he fucking knew that there was going to be somebody who tried to go for the title, and he's like, nah. So that's pretty much what the movie was about. So we can end it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
Are we
wish
gonna,
it was that easy.
usually
See,
I'm the one that's like, let's keep going.
this
And
was
it's
the
like,
episode that I thought I would torture you with,
gee,
and then I tortured myself.
you got me pretty bad.
I'm a
you know.
double watcher. I watch movies twice just so I have it in my
All right.
head. And this one I watched once because I was done.
I
But-
watched this movie while my brother-in-law, who is Cambodian, was doing my wife's hair in my kitchen watching this movie with us.
And
And
what did he say about this movie?
I've never once apologized for racist shit if it's funny. You know, like back in the day, there was that funny commercial where it's like, whatever airline was, it be crime. Yeah, you thought it was rain. And it was trying to make this like fucked up commercial, but they were like making all these kind of racist comments that were just swing and misses. It's like,
Yeah.
these fat, thick ass vessels fly so deep in the air, you thought it was crying. Yeah, it be rain. And you're like, nah. So basically, one of my older brother friends was like, hey, I'd like to apologize for all the white people for making this commercial. Yeah, that's kind of how I was like with my brother-in-law. I was like, hey, man, I've never seen this movie, but I've seen the music video, and the music video is pretty out there. And yeah,
But
we watched it with him.
I do feel like, okay, so if I have everything right, basically the original version of this was a YouTube video. And that's all the filmed segments that you get in the movie where it's, Jenifer Murphy Go Girl against Chow and all of that. And that comprises about 50 to 60 minutes of the movie. But they don't have enough runtime. So then you have a documentary and
Anthony, I'm going to stop you right there.
to like fluff out the run.
Are you kidding right now?
I am not kidding. She took a YouTube video, added 40 minutes of footage, and called it a movie, and put it on Tubi.
Okay, so that part, I believe you. So they made one movie. And then you said it wasn't long enough, so they went back and made a second movie, editing.
They made the documentary footage, and they made the comic book footage.
God damn it. So they made a movie and then said, you know what? Let's make this movie longer.
Yes.
All right, let's fucking get into this.
And there's so much B-roll in this movie too. Like,
Anthony,
shit.
I have no fucking dude. Are you kidding? And all right, man.
Like it's got padding on padding on padding on padding and framing device on framing device on framing device. It's like a Russian nesting doll of bullshit. I'm sorry. I try to be nice, but no, this is.
I think we're just being funny, man. Like me with Fast and Furious. I don't have friends.
I have family.
Well, how do you plan on meeting new people?
I don't make friends. Don't be nice to me.
He's like, I don't make friends. I make family. They're like, she just be fucking. How is your family going to continue to move forward if you just keep impregnating everybody?
Yeah, really.
All right. So fucking what?
Right,
Opens up with some bullshit history lesson, maybe?
So no, we open up with do we open with the kid and the comic book? So he goes to this van where this super cool lady that looks an awful lot like Jenifer Murphy wearing glasses and has her hair over her face because we have like 5 actors in this whole movie. Is selling comic books out of her van because this is a safe place for your kid to go to buy comic books
Dude,
out of
even
some
my
creeper's
kid,
van.
if he sees a van, he just leaves, which
Yeah.
sucks because his uncle has a van. And I was like, you're never allowed to ride with him.
So
But-
yeah, he buys the Go Girl comic book and brings it home to his mom. Or brings it home.
I don't know why I put this note, but it says ninja comes from ninjutsu. So I'm assuming that she fucking said something stupid. Like the word ninja comes from fucking, it means a whale's vagina. No. She must have said some bullshit.
that whole like she tries to explain the origins of ninjutsu.
You know what else, Anthony? I was sober when I watched this movie. I was sober and I had my fucking Cambodian brother-in-law at my house, dude. I was goddamn.
So you that's like a crime against yourself and
Dude.
others.
One, sober Brian with a B watching fucking the movie. That's weird. All right. And then I don't know if this motherfucker was like a documentary. And so then she started talking like she married a famous dentist and that's where the funding comes from for her music video. And I 100% was guessing that that's where this movie funding came from as well.
Well, no, she explains the history. And I believe, if I remember correctly, she said she got a divorce and then she got into mattress or Murphy bed sales because her name is Jenifer Murphy. So she thought she would be a really great salesman and teamed with a company that sold Murphy beds. You know, those things that fold out of the wall.
Yeah, I fucking love those.
Yeah, so she teamed with them to sell beds, and then that's why she did the music video, was to sell beds.
I don't think so, man, but I could be wrong. But I just
It was
remember
at
that
a
she
party
divorced
for the unveiling of this Murphy bed or whatever.
I just remember she said that they got divorced, and then she's like, "Oh, I had no more money." Yeah, you fucking divorced the money. Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck? Like, if I quit my job, I was like, you know what, Anthony? I quit my job, and guess what? I don't have any money. You know why you don't?
Because you quit your job.
Yeah,
it's weird how that works.
Yeah. So then all of a sudden, what? She speaks Japanese now because like all of a sudden she was in Japan, right? She was speaking Japanese. And I was like, dude, fucking Nihongo no Hanashimasta ka, yo. That's what I wanted to say. You know, fucking Brian with a B speaks Japanese.
But
yeah, if you say nerd wa Nihongo de nanto imasu ka, yo. Then people will be like, oh, here's how you say it, Brian. Yeah. And then she went to go buy a sword. And it's like, it takes a year to make a sword.
So she goes to the sword maker to get her sword that we see like 3 times in the whole movie.
Yeah, no. But then it says that a kid buys a comic and then this is the movie.
Yeah, this is where the movie starts. Where the kid buys the comic and then he goes upstairs after he sees his mom, who is Jenifer Murphy. Like the first time you think it's her, you know it's her, but you can't confirm it. The second time you see her in the house, it's definitely her, with her mom bangs.
Maybe.
And then the kid goes upstairs and he's reading the comic book, and it's all about Go Girl versus Chow.
Yeah, and Chow just makes merch and plays video games, but then Go Girl gets famous and he gets jealous.
Yeah,
Why?
So Go Girl is getting famous because Go Girl Worldwide, or whatever it is, which is an actual company. So she puts her actual company in the movie.
At the same time, I don't understand why the hate. You know what I'm saying? Why the beef? Anthony, I wanted to be...
Because he hates what is it? He hates laughter or happiness.
Other people being successful.
He hates happiness. That's what it is. Chow hates happiness, and then But did you notice when he does that quick video to like promote his merch? He has a different version of his hat that he had done 4 versions of a hat.
I didn't, and now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, because but if you bought like one of the first versions, how different could it be? It's a fucking hat, right?
But I guess the point is you're already rich and famous.
Yeah,
Who cares if this other person gets rich and famous?
because she promotes happiness and he hates happiness, so he's
Yeah.
gonna take her down
He's going to go down to Chinatown.
to
But
Chinatown.
anyway.
Chow down to chop chow down to Chinatown.
I was saying, like, when I first started college, I was going to go be in the medical field. And it just so happened that my path changed after my second year of college. So now that you are in the medical field and I was in the medical field, should I be like, you know what, Anthony, I hope you fell.
I'm your Jim W. Geddes.
Doesn't make any sense because then Chow makes a bomb and he wants to sabotage her toy factory.
Yeah, so
Because they make kids happy. If I was like, you know what, Anthony, I'm going to cut your brakes on your car so that way when you go to work to help people feel better, you don't make it. What? Does that make any sense at all?
That makes no sense. But also, when he goes to the toy factory, I don't know if you noticed this. It's obviously at a business park, right?
Yeah.
Like it's one of those, like, you don't have to sneak into a business park. Security for a business park is notoriously bad. You can literally walk around a business park and they will not ask you why you're there, even in the middle of the night. And he's sneaking in with this bomb.
And then he was like doing all this acrobat shit.
Like, he didn't need to do all of that.
But then, I don't know about you, but like when I do illegal things, like I get a fucking burst of adrenaline, you know? But Chow was like, oh, this is just normal shit. And he falls asleep in the factory while he set the bomb.
Yes.
And then fucking Gary from Parks and Rec comes in and he calls Go Girl to come save them.
Yeah.
Do you have fucking Batman's number on your phone?
I do not.
Like, I think that would be a dead giveaway or easy way to find out who Batman or Go Girl was if you had their phone. Because then you could just be like, hey, I'll pay 99 cents and find out where their address is and who they are. And
yeah.
Like, could you imagine fucking Batman walking into fucking Verizon and being like, hi, I need a phone. I'd be like, well, I need your social security number. You don't get it. I fucking fought Bane. You know? So how did he have Go Girl's number? Because Go Girl's a superhero, right?
Yes.
So how did he have Go Girl's number?
They call Go Girl when there's a problem, I guess. It's very odd how this whole dynamic works.
Spider-Man doesn't put his number on a fucking billboard.
No, he does not.
Hey, if you need me to come swing by and solve crime, fucking text me. No. So how the fuck does everybody have Go Girl's number?
Yeah.
What if you're just like, oh, I'm in need of help, and you text Go Girl and it's fucking Jenna or whatever the fuck her name is, Jenna Murphy.
Jenifer Murphy Go Girl. Yeah,
I'll be like, wait a second. I just text Go Girl, but your cell phone chimed?
It's like, that's weird.
Yeah. So then Chow fucking pranked her and he blasted just paint all over her, you know?
Yeah, so he like blasts her with paint and then steals her. Does he steal her car at this point?
I don't know, but I still question, how did she know him? Like, did they just have fucking beef on YouTube?
I guess they have some type of beef that's pre-existing.
Like, how did she know Chow?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It pre-existed before this movie because she knows him, and we don't have to know that she knows him.
Yeah, but then, there's a montage of her training to be a ninja, which, no.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to her having a board meeting, and everybody in the board meeting's like, hey, this isn't a good look. Like, don't fucking do it. They tell her no. They literally say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good job. Fucking whatever you're planning on doing. You're the owner. Like, you're the owner. There's not a lot of times where you and I disagree on stuff. You know?
We rarely disagree.
But there's been a couple times where I was like, Anthony, we should do this. You're just like, Brian, no. I'm like, all right, you're the level-headed one. So if there's ever a time where it's like, Brian, we should do this, and I was like, no, then that is the sign. So for her she's the boss. Her entire crew's like, no, don't do it. And she's like, no, I'm going to continue doing it.
But yeah, she tells them that Chow is trying to mess up her business, so she's gonna take down Chow, and they're like, "Don't go after Chow."
And she's like, you know what? I don't think that you guys are on my level, right? So they try to like make this movie like, I don't know, like it's just posts and interviews.
Yeah. So then we start to get into the interview stuff. At this point, she's explaining who she is and like, all of that and the Murphy bed thing. Like, I don't think they've quite gotten to the point where she said, like, I don't want to say it yet because it's so ridiculous. Oh my God. The reasoning, it kills me. Like, did she run this through her head before she said it?
No. I just remember Chow has like a fast ass Ferrari.
Yes, he does.
And he's also a ninja.
He is a ninja, yes.
Which is kind of weird. And then even though he's a billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
He does his own crimes and breaks into her factory.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a very active billionaire. He has lots of time.
As soon as I got a part-time job and I was able to, give money to people, I quit doing crimes. And I just paid people to do my crimes for me.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, right?
That's part-time. Not a billionaire. So then, Go Girl has her own TV show.
So yeah, and she sells what is it? She sells like infomercial style products on there.
Did you notice that they talked into the wrong parts of the mic?
Oh yeah, they're definitely talking. Those mics are not plugged in at all.
God damn it.
They're talking to the wrong part because otherwise it would just be like the loudest voice and all the breath you've ever heard, like coming out of you.
Yeah. So for the crimes that Chow's doing, like he's going up to all these houses and just robbing them like the Grinch.
Oh yeah, we're at that part. Okay, yeah. So he goes to the neighborhood and he steals all the toys from the neighborhood, and then Go Girl comes to save the day, and she brings her Barbie car with
she rolls up there slow as fuck because she's in a kid's goddamn Jeep toy.
She's in a kid's pink Jeep, and she comes to deliver toys to replace the toys that were stolen.
Did she replace those toys? Because I said the audacity of her, where it's like, you know what? You don't get a motherfucking toy this year. You get a fucking signed autographed picture of me.
They also get that.
Jesus.
Like, I mean, the more realistic version of this is like, who the fuck is Go Girl?
Dude. Yes. I can't wait until Christmas when everybody just gets a fucking rubber bracelet from me. They're like, God damn it, Brian. This is a fucking promotion for your goddamn podcast. I'll be like, Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
You get a poster and a Blu-ray.
Yeah. You get a fucking 3x5 index card of my signature. And everybody's going to be like, I'm your fucking bloodline. Like, goddamn. Like, Merry Christmas, Kane. He'll be like, Dad, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's exactly your wife. I've known your wife for fucking 20 years. Like, here's my signature. She's gonna be like, you know what? Fucking, you're no longer allowed to do a podcast with my husband.
Yeah, I mean that would be the reaction.
If I was like, Amferny, you and I hang out every day. Here's my autograph. You'll be like, you know what? I don't want to do a podcast with you anymore. You fucking nerd. You know?
Yeah. But yeah,
So
it
at
does
this
feel
point,
like
though,
it does feel like, like watch me do good things and give me credit for the fact that I did a good thing.
I'm gonna go buy a Sharpie tomorrow. And when I walk around town, I'm going to park like a dickhead. There's like, hey, fucker, you can't park there. I'm like, yeah, here you go. And I'll give him my signature. I'm going to try to go famous on being a dick. And then every time somebody says something, they'll be like, no, your bill is fucking $12.13. I'm like, yeah, here's a 10. And they'll be like, no, sir. I'm like, all right. And then I was going to sign something and give it to them. They're going to be like, God, I hate you. So at this point in the movie, my wife literally, quote, haven't had enough alcohol to enjoy this movie. I mean, and I'm sitting there fucking sober, like, God damn it, I'm with you, babe. So basically what? Her main goal is to become world famous?
As a, for Go Girl Worldwide, for their what is it, their outreach to giving happiness to the world.
I think everybody's goal in life is to become world famous. My goal in life is to become world famous.
Yes.
In a good way. Not like that fucking dumb bitch who ate her fucking used tampon to become famous. Exactly. You. Mine is to be like, dude, this guy swings and misses so many times with jokes. Fucking listen to this nerd. That's my goal, right?
Yeah.
So then Go Girl fights the Asian woman from her song.
Oh, yes.
And
okay, before we get there, this is the part where she explains, she has been looking at the comments on the video, and everybody noticed the angry look on the Asian woman's face in the background.
Is this where? Hold on.
This is the woman from the video.
Yes. But is this where? I don't know, because I don't really. This is
where she explains it, because she
play by play.
She explains. No, this is important for context. She explains that the woman in the background is like Miss Arizona or whatever. I forget. Like she's Miss something from one of the states. And she's also like, after the performance, they became good friends.
Well,
and she now regularly talks to her, and
she said that she met her that night. So that's fucked up right there. Because when I usually have a party, listen, you know what? Thinking about it, when we have parties at our house, all of our friends are fucking, multiracial.
Yeah.
So the fact that she had a party at her house and she's like, this is the first time I ever met her. She was planning on singing that fucking song in front of all of her white friends. And then could you imagine her when all of a sudden she's like, oh, fuck. There's an Asian woman that just showed up to my party and I got this fucking song I'm going to plan on singing later.
I better trickle down on this.
She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm singing this goddamn song.
With the voice.
With the fucking voice.
I could be Neenja too.
God damn it, Anthony. Like, she said that. She goes, that was the first night I met her. And you're just like, geez. And then think about, there's always 3 sides to a story.
So if we had just met and you tell me that your name is Brian, and I go, Brian. And bow.
I was like, hi, I'm fucking part Filipino. It's like, oh, Filipino this year. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck? No. It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that soft. If your wife was like, hey, we're going over to Brian's house, and you all of a sudden just dress up as a fucking Filipino and start fucking coming to my house and start talking with that accent before you knew that I was Filipino.
Yeah.
Like, that's the part that's fucked up, is because
Kuya.
she was planning on having this fucking performance, and then all of a sudden this Asian woman shows up, and she's like, that was the first time I met her. And we became friends after that. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to become friends with her.
You had to become friends to save face because you realize you fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they do a fight.
Yeah. She fights the Asian woman from her song, and they do like the scary movie scene where they're like, Mitsubishi, Sushimi, Tokyo, Sashimi, Mitsubishi, Sony. And they do, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck, that's how they really spoke fucking Japanese. Sons of bitches. Damn it. And then Girl and Chow, like.
So she lets the girl beat her, though. So in the movie, the girl beats her. So I guess we're supposed to be okay with that now. So the video is now water under the bridge. Everything's cool. And we should be moving past it because they're moving past it.
I mean, I guess
that's what we're supposed to get from that. That's what we're supposed to get.
That's a beautiful take on that, man. I didn't realize that.
I do not feel that way, but
it's like Randy Marsh when Randy Marsh said the N-word on Jeopardy, and he already apologized to fucking Jesse Jackson, so everything is good.
So everything's good now. Yeah,
yeah. So then Girl and Chow, they get into like a high-speed chase on like those scooters.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but then he's only wearing here. I didn't understand this part. Okay. He was only wearing the top half of the overalls. How the fuck did that happen?
That made no sense.
But anyways, Chow then starts fucking singing a song about not getting chopped down by her.
Yeah.
So
because literally every plot point in this movie has something to do with that song.
Anthony, let's say you and I met in fucking, I don't know, 2018. If I made a song in 2010 that's like, fuck you, Anthony, I'm going to kick your ass. Would you think that song was about you?
It would be weird, right? But I wouldn't think it was about me.
Exactly, because I didn't fucking know you. So for her, or for him to be like, she's singing a song about fucking taking me down to Chinatown. She didn't know you back then.
Yeah.
She just made a song.
Like timeline wise, some of that stuff doesn't make sense. But yeah.
But and then like what the fuck? They like went to like a Mayweather gym.
Oh yeah, so
they went to a Floyd Mayweather gym.
They go to like they go to see Floyd Mayweather's dad. Who runs a boxing gym out here in Vegas, or does he? It's here either LA or Vegas. I don't know,
but I think we should stop like before we get shot and beat up, like in that order. Like if we mention a Mayweather gym, like I'm not trying to get,
Yeah, they go to a Mayweather gym, and it feels like a plug for Mayweather.
It was. She has connections. That's all I can say, man.
She's a very connected person because she's also knows like another lady who's like a self-help guru.
All I know is, yeah, like she for sure. No, like when they went to that Mayweather gym, I was like, fuck, like unless I don't even know when those Mayweather gyms are open. You would think they'd be open 24/7 almost, right?
Or like a good amount of hours, yeah.
Well, so like when we first moved here, like, UFC, it's very big out here, but there's like gyms where they're like, okay, your membership, you can only come Monday, Wednesday, Friday from like 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. for this amount of money. But if you want the elite shit, you need to fucking pay this much money because then that's when all the top trainers come. And so that's where I was like, dude, maybe this Mayweather gym was like, hey, we only allow like Monday from, I don't know, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. because nobody's awake on a Monday morning that early. But She has
Yeah.
connections because that was a legit Mayweather gym. So fucking kudos for that shit.
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
and we could get a training montage of her at
Yeah.
the Mayweather gym.
But then it's pretty funny because she's doing like the Eddie Murphy. Like if this movie was like now, you know how like Eddie Murphy was doing like fucking Norbit and shit like that.
Oh
She was
yeah,
the receptionist. She was the customer. She was Jenifer. She was somebody else. Like she is playing all of those fucking movie roles. She's like, you know what? My budget is fucking. Damn, you think that's a tax write off?
I feel like this movie is just a giant tax write off.
Like if I was like, no, I paid this guy named fucking Don Quixote. He's a mobster hunter. Like, and they'd be like, that's you, you son of a bitch. Be like, oh yeah, that is me. You fucking got me. You know,
Yeah.
like Eddie Murphy. If he's like, hey, every one of my family members, I want them to get 15 million. And they're like, you played 8 family members.
Yeah, really.
He's like, oh, you got me. And then he looks like Gilbert Grape in the tree. But and then all of a sudden, somehow Chow is like the janitor and he sabotages something else. And you're just like, God, Chow.
Yeah, so
You're
Chow's
fucking
like
legit.
everywhere. Which I forgot to mention his name. Chow is played by Lambo Lee. Or Lambo
His real
Lay.
name is Lambo.
Lambo Lay.
Man. So now she starts playing blackface.
Oh,
As if
yes.
fucking Asian accent wasn't good enough.
So now she's got to do blackface. She's going to find a way to attempt to be hilarious in every racially offensive way possible.
And it was just hilarious because then Chow put paint in her makeup, and somehow when it was added, like it was in her logo.
Yeah.
You know how many times you have to get shit approved?
Yeah, really.
You know? And so then like she finds a half-naked street performer, and then she like asks for help, like, hey, fucking if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. So I mean, when I saw this part, I was like, this feels like, you know how like when you watch a James Balsamo movie, I hate to drag his name into this, but
He's fucking amazing.
he's amazing. Yes, James Balsamo is. Please don't.
Hey, listen to fucking this episode.
But no, you know when he goes up to like Arn Anderson or whoever, and he's like, we're taking down Dracula, and it's like we just need to do a bit, and like this felt like one of those moments, but it was executed way less skillfully.
Yeah.
It felt like a shitty YouTube video version of it.
Dude. Yeah, no. Nowhere near James's fucking level.
It's the same attempt.
Yeah. So then again, when you think it can't be more racist or anything like that, she then starts taking calligraphy classes and tea drinking classes. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
This just feels like white Karen lady discovers ancient or Asian culture and will now go to parties and say she knows more than you about being Asian.
Dude, I have a friend who was like that. I competed in fucking tournaments, like full contact fighting tournaments. And he one day came up to me, he's like, oh, this isn't this and this. And I said, who the fuck are you? And he goes, oh, I read it. I said, bitch, you read it? I fucking actually lived it.
Well, yeah, okay. So I was watching one of those YouTube videos and it was like, what was it? Tom Cruise owns 10 interviewers and does it in such a skillful way. And it's like, the first one I saw was Matt Lauer questioned him about why what was it? Brooke Shields at the time was suffering from depression and took medication and she was feeling better. And he basically tried to like condemn her use of medications for depression. And he said that, he knew more about psychiatry because he had read about it in the history of psychiatry. Therefore, he's an expert.
Yeah.
No, that's not really how that works. You got to go to school for that shit.
Oh, my bad. But this dude literally came up to me and he's like, yeah, when you fight, you only fight to 3 points. I was like, bitch, that's karate. I don't fucking take karate. You know, he's like, I read it in a book. And I was
In a
like,
book.
you need to get out of my fucking house, please,
No.
before I fucking key hop you.
Forthwith.
Kindly leave.
Good day, sir.
Jesus. So then, what? She tells her partner that she's doing good, and like she's not. And then there's like this really shitty like jab uppercut that was a complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck? Like my neighbor doesn't have any arms, and she had a better fucking jab uppercut than this fucking thing. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then again, god damn it. Her partners try to tell her, nah, dude, don't fucking do this. Like, there are literal jobs for yes men. That's what their jobs were. So if your yes man says, nah, don't do it, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. That feels like a hell no.
Your only job is to say yes to me and hype me up.
Which
And so when you're like, nah, bro, don't do it. Well, you're fired. I'm getting a new person. What? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
yeah. Which
But anyways,
I don't wonder. Are we at the point where they highlight the security guard for 5 minutes of the movie?
I don't know.
That sleeps at the front door, and she has to give him, or she's about to give him a write up, but then she doesn't give him a write up because Chow got past her, or got past him.
There was a scene where that fucking happened.
Yeah, they did like an interview with the security guard because he worked at baggage claim at the airport, and then he started to work at Go Girl Industries.
I don't know. I just remember that there was a boat scene where they had a bottle of champagne, and there's no fucking way. I've drank bottles of champagne millions of times. That one bottle filled up like fucking gallons of cups of champagne.
I think they just cut. They didn't cut to different bottles.
And then all of a sudden, all those people on that boat just sat around and fucking watched that shitty ass street performer.
Oh yeah, they had a street performer on the boat because
on the boat.
This is what rich people do. Apparently, is you
go down to Fremont, grab a fucking nerd from there, and put him on my boat. I want to see him do fucking bitch ass cartwheels and backflips. I can't do a backflip. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I can't do a backflip unless I'm like in a pool and I can jump off the back of the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't do backflip. So good for this guy, but at the same time,
should you be on a boat performing?
It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why all of a sudden I was like, Anthony, what are you doing this weekend? You're like, oh, I've got to do some curtains and some blinds. Fuck you. You're coming on my boat. We're going to watch a fucking gymnast do backflips and cartwheels on my fucking boat.
Wait.
No, I think I'm going to miss that, bro.
But yeah, so I think at this point we've already had like maybe the second or third random shot of the photographer that is like that aging 70-year-old dude with the thinning hairline.
I like to point out real quick that thankfully there's no video because I tried to talk into my straw and I was like, wait a second, this isn't a microphone.
But we get so many like random character moments of people that have nothing to do with the movie. In this, like
maybe, but it also like, I mean, it just brings it like, because then what the fuck? Like, I think Chow adds a mustache and eyebrows to Jen on her magazine.
Okay, so
because
when I saw this, I was trying to figure out how this works. So did he literally get every copy and just put it on there? Because
no, like
they had to be proofed before they went out.
Oh, how do you fucking know that, Anthony?
I'm just saying logically they had to be proofed.
Oh, okay. And someone's like, just fucking do it.
like, oh, there's mustache and eyebrows. Oh, like these look okay. Let's send these out. Like, shouldn't you
Like,
fire
are you
somebody
sure?
for
Like,
that?
if I was like, Anthony, I need these reports on my desk by Monday. Even if you put them on my desk by Monday, I would fucking look at them and be like, all right, they're cool. I wouldn't have my assistant, Carl, be like, hey, boss, these are on your desk. Then fucking put them out. Are you sure there's a mustache and fucking eyebrows on it? I don't care. Fucking
But
put it out.
how did it get into the print and go out as like, because everybody got it, right? It wasn't just one person.
Yes, because that's exactly what evil villains do. And apparently everyone in the goddamn world has a subscription to this magazine, and they all wait for the new episode to come out or the
Because
fucking new magazine to come out.
it's like it is Go Girl worldwide.
I would think, God damn it.
Prestige worldwide. The Pinta, the
It's
Nina, the
Anthony.
Santa Maria.
Anthony, let's pause recording. And what are you doing right now? Let's fucking break into the fucking Las Vegas newspaper and let's change the front page.
Let's go do it.
Do you know how to do that?
No, I don't. I have no idea. How to
You
do that.
don't? So fucking, if I was like, Anthony, bring a marker. We're putting a mustache and fucking eyebrows on something. Wouldn't you be like, I don't know how to do that?
So we're gonna do that 3,000 times. This is gonna take a while.
No, just one time. You don't know where the fucking what's the master volume is?
No, I don't.
How come? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? How did
Yeah.
this guy know? You know what? This is the fucking proof right here. They're gonna fucking. This is the one. If I draw a mustache and eyebrows on it, this is the one that's gonna be published.
I know. Like, this part made no sense at all.
You know, if I was like, Anthony, let's break into fucking the local grocery store and let's change their schedule. How do I do that?
I don't
What do
work
you
at the
mean?
grocery store, so I have no idea.
Exactly. So fucking, and then on top of that, Anthony, if like, I don't think I'd be really pissed if all of a sudden you made a post about us and like you can clearly see that you drew a mustache and fucking eyebrows on me. I'd be like, Anthony, that's pretty fucking funny. I would be like, Anthony, I'm never going to financially recover from this fucking thing. I'm not
now that you mentioned it, I did find a movie that has that in it, and if I did it, it would make you really mad.
Uh-oh. All right, let's fucking hear. Let's fight on this episode. What?
It's a what is it? 1984 Canon Films Rumpelstiltskin the musical.
Nope. Exactly.
Billy Barty is
Surgery.
Rumpelstiltskin with grease paint eyebrows and a grease paint mustache.
But if it's not,
He looks insane.
Like on Malcolm in the Middle when he fucking he drew all that shit on with the Sharpie. Like that, like I think she would get more followers. You know what I'm saying?
From
like
the
that
mustache,
episode.
yeah.
That episode where I fucking like I'm a shy pooper and a shy farter. That episode where I told people that, oh yeah, one time I fucking didn't fart in the morning. My wife's like, oh, I didn't even know you were here. That's an embarrassing story. That's real. And that was like one of our highest episodes. I was like, that sucks.
Wow.
Because, you know, that was a true story that I was really embarrassed about. And everybody's going to be like, Brian, remember you didn't fart? And I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'm going to fucking cry in a corner. I'm going to take a horror shower that night. But anyways, we're going to delete all that, right? We're fucking...
Yeah, I'm totally going to write that down right now.
So now she has a plan to make merchandise herself.
Down.
All right. But this is still a comic book. So by now the kids should have like thrown it away.
Yes.
Like you should have been like, this comic book sucks major.
This comic book sucks terribly. This is the worst comic book ever. This is it is painful.
I know. And then again, she tries to grow her business and she wants to promote knives.
Oh yeah, so she works with
Like,
this
all of a
guy.
sudden-
Like we have to have a backstory. She can't just sell the knives. She has to we have to would see her talking to the guy who is her friend who sells the knives, so she can have a segment about the knives, because we can't just have the segment and be done with it.
Yeah. So again, the fucking Ninja Knives infomercial. There was a scene where it was an infomercial with fucking ninjas for cooking knives.
Yes.
Like, it was the most fucked up thing I've seen. Like, and then again, my Cambodian motherfucking brother-in-law was here watching this with us, and he probably is like, "What the fuck are you watching? Like, why are you watching this?" Like, the only shittier thing that I can think of is if by some chance there was like a karate guy who made a movie about fucking ninjas and ninjutsu, where he kept whispering to himself. Like, that would kind of, you know, like, God damn it. It's like, you can't, like, she sets a bar and she's like, you know what? I can go higher. Like fucking that Kobe and fucking Kanye West commercial, where it's like, do bigger. How big? Just bigger. But I'm the best one. Be bester. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, Kobe Bryant. Yeah. And then Jenifer, what? She gets served, and Chow and Jesus Christ just laugh at her.
Oh yeah, that's
How
right.
do you fucking get Jesus Christ in your corner to laugh at somebody?
She gets served papers, right?
Either that or she fucking got served dancing.
That would have made this more interesting.
Yes. You know, it's like, how do you know Jesus? Be like, hey, I know you died for our sins, but you want to laugh at this woman because she fucking was hella racist towards Asian people fucking in a Freddie Murphy bed? Like, what the hell is going on in this goddamn movie?
Yeah.
What? And then, wasn't there an infomercial about teaching white women karate?
Yes.
And she just sits and like puts her feet up for like 2 seconds and then stands right back up.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, that
Make
part
yourself
made no
comfortable.
sense.
As soon as you make yourself comfortable, all right, stand up. Let's leave. Why'd you fucking make me? What?
Yeah, because so she gets like taught karate by this lady, right?
Oh man, I fucking. All right, this is gonna. I hope I don't get fucking beat up for this. I know some very famous karate people. You know what? Never mind. What's the fuck? I can't do it. Then we're gonna end up getting into a fight and be like, "Oh yeah, Brian," and this is what's gonna happen. But I know some big like Olympic karateans. Yeah. But anyways, fucking Gokuro breaks into fucking Chow's house, and then what? They have a fight.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
Like-
then they fight, and like this is the most action in the entire movie, pretty much at this point. That's it. Like this is as big as it gets.
Well, like, was his kitchen or his bedroom the kitchen? You know, because like
They were
There was
awfully
a-
close to each other.
exactly, and there's a pillow fight on the bed because
This is the pillow fight, because I saw this as a screenshot on one of the websites that they sell this movie on. Yeah, but like
no,
they have
fucking Anthony, I'm coming over to kick your ass.
let's have a pillow fight.
Get your pillow ready and make sure your wife isn't in bed. Like, wait a second,
So we're
hold
gonna
on, man.
mess up the sheets.
Why'd you have to say that second part? Like, you know, you want to come over, Anthony? I'm so mad at you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Get your best down pillows. Meet me in your bedroom. What?
Yeah.
Now it's getting just weird. So they fall in love, obviously, right? After that
Because-
pillow fight.
Like this is supposed to be the part of the song where she chops Chow down to Chinatown.
I like how you emphasize chop, 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 because it's disgusting how she chews with her fucking mouth open and smacks her lip like she's a fucking mukbanger.
Which, okay, when they're eating at
Disgusting.
the this is a Chinese place.
Yeah.
It's Chinese food, right? It's Chinese food. Okay, it's pretty basic Chinese food. He said he's never had Chinese food before, which is the
Yeah.
least believable line in the entire movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never had Chinese food before. What the fuck? Like,
I'm
could you
not trying to say
imagine?
like all Chinese or all Asian people have had Chinese food, but I'm just saying that like if you
Nope,
grew
you're
up,
100% correct. You don't even to fucking say that.
okay,
Like, could you
thank
imagine
you.
if you only grew up eating nothing but fucking Italian food?
I'd be okay with that. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
but you
carbs,
wouldn't
but I'd be
fucking.
okay with it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I I was trying to get at this girl my first year of college, and she was fucking straight from China, and like I am I'm gonna say I'm amazing with chopsticks. And so she'd bring me over to her house and fucking talk to her parents, and I have to fucking impress them, and like I have manners with chopsticks and everything like that. But fucking chicken wings with chopsticks, they suck to eat. But I impressed the fucking parents enough where they're just like, all right, you can fucking hang out with that guilo. And I was like, ha ha ha, yes, you know. But yeah, he's like, I've never had Chinese food before. Shut the fuck up, Chow. You
But
know?
yeah, but this scene actually did have the part that actually did make me laugh a little bit, where like she you know how she's constantly doing goofy voices, right?
She's
And
doing what?
like goofy voices constantly in
All
this
right.
movie, and he takes the time to point it out and says, you don't always have to talk in like a weird voice every time you're saying something funny. And she's like I like that the movie pokes fun at itself, and I don't think they did that enough. And if they had done that, this movie could work. But they don't do that because this movie takes itself so seriously. Like,
Yeah. Because that's when Chow admits that he was sad because when he was a kid, his stuffed animals ripped up.
so that's
It's
why
like,
he hates happiness and does this to kids.
yeah, grow the fuck up, Peter Pan. You're a
Yeah.
fucking man. You know, quit being a bitch. And so then I don't know. It's she knew to get Chan. Oh yeah, his Fluffy, the fucking stuffed animal,
Oh yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then she's like, "Oh, here's your Fluffy," because that was the animal that got ripped up. So did she rip that shit up? She's like, "Oh, here's a Fluffy from you," and then her dumbass, like at the end of it, fucking, I don't even know what the fuck she did, but I just remember that she made some bullshit comment about fucking. Did she think he was Brazilian? I don't remember.
I think that was mentioned at some point.
So you don't know the difference between the fucking Brazilian and fucking Asian?
Yeah, that
What?
is alarming.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You're fucking. I'm not the best at geography, but I fucking know
They're a
fighting.
long plane flight from each other.
I nope, don't even know that. I just know that fucking hearing languages. How about that?
Yeah.
If I fucking hear somebody speaking fucking Brazilian, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's definitely not fucking Asian.
Oh no, that sounds completely different.
Exactly.
I couldn't tell you why, but I know the difference.
It's just it's pitches and tones.
It's
You
like
know, like even
if you had Jet Li and Anderson Silva standing right next to each other talking their native language,
yeah,
they would sound
it's
different, right?
tones. 100%.
I think that's pretty much the movie, right?
Yeah, because then what? I think at the end of it, she's like, "Oh, here, I got you this fucking car," and then they both drive off like a fucking bunch of
Oh,
nerds.
in their kid cars.
I mean, good and bad for Chow that he can, as an adult man, can fit into a fucking, you know, little kid's car.
Yeah.
You know, like, so when Kane was younger, fucking, we bought him the Lotus car that kids could drive,
Okay.
and it was like a double one where the parent could make it a remote control car, or you could switch it over to your kid to be able to drive it. So it was like a legit car. And then Kane realized as soon as he was able to drive it, that if you flip a switch, it goes from slow mode to like fast mode.
Oh my God. That's a bad idea.
And you said that because you know my kid. Or he's like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I was like, quit fucking switching it.
Well, I know him and Levi are on the same wavelength.
Yes.
They share the same brain.
They're like, we're going to do this. Just like, will you please just trust me? Learn first, and then I'll give you the reins and you can do it,
Yeah.
But they both just get into their fucking kids' cars and drive off into the sunset. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that I would trust somebody so easily after they tried to destroy me and my business and they drew a mustache and eyebrows on me.
But they're friends now. That's how the movie works. Because
as soon as we share some beef chow fun,
this movie everybody has amnesia.
Because
constantly.
Chop, chop, chow down. Is there a part 2 song?
There is a part 2 song.
That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. There's actually an updated version of this song in the movie that, I think the only thing they take out is the Netflix part, because I think they were worried that Netflix would not want to be mentioned in their movie.
I mean, rightfully so.
I mean, Netflix would probably be like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with your weird racist thing.
Like, where normally we like the fucking free publicity, but not from you.
We don't really need it. Thank you.
Yeah. But anyways, that's fucking I Want to Be a Nerd.
I want to be Ninja.
I want to be racist.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's it.
O'Brien.
It's like, what's the rule? What?
It said, O'Brien. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I want to be. No, that's fucked up. Like that funny video where it's like, what's the worst race? And the guy's like, I'll answer this. And like, oh, here we go. And he's like, Daytona 500, fucking Indianapolis 500. There's like, all right.
They found the smart guy who's not going to say the racist thing.
You thought he was going to say some shit. Yes. But
yeah, so thank you for listening.
If you made it this far.
I'm surprised we got this much out of this.
Dude, this was this is a hilarious ass episode, man.
Yes, it is. We need to do more train wrecks.
Dude,
just I need train to do wreck more movies.
Sorry, everybody who
but
I'm probably not even going to remember this episode.
I mean, if you're going to watch this, please drink when you watch this.
Could you imagine them driving to work? Like, all right, it's Monday morning. I'm going to drive to work. And there's like, what the fuck is going on? It just gives that negative energy off. It ain't negative energy. Like, it's pretty funny, I think.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Goddamn movie, man.
I've tried. This is all the positivity I have for this movie.
All right, something positive. It is pretty funny though.
It is funny.
It's
it has
boring
moments.
as fucking dumb as shit.
But it's bloated with way too many versions of a movie in one movie. Too many framing devices. But
I would probably never tell any of my friends to watch this movie.
If you're going to watch any movie this weekend, watch I Want to Be Ninja.
Yeah, no. Fucking even if it was like The Ring, we're like, Brian, you have to have 7 people watch this movie, otherwise you're going to die. But you know what? I'm taking the curse down with me.
I will take the curse down with me.
I'd fucking go out jacking off to fucking, I don't know, fucking Robin Williams jacking off. Like, you know what? Him and fucking David Carradine weren't the same. All right. Well, ended on fucking autoerotic asphyxiation. You can't really go wrong with an episode like that.
All right. Yeah.
Racism and autoerotic asphyxiation.
We found some weird associations tonight.
Brian can't talk.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
Fuck, you think Bugles would sponsor us?
Maybe.
All right, Bugles.